EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On play action, Mayfield. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. 180! What's up?
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. 17 touchdowns now on the year. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Cut.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Olave come across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. This one caught just past the pylon. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll go again with Benson. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He'll manage only a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's good.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-10 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready,
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready, right?
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
The extra point is good. And the Cardinals move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180! What's that?
Now Mayfield. Metcalf with the grab. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 31.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Inside the 35. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
180! What's up?
They'll go again with Johnson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
What's up?
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he's able to find the crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Run. Set. What's up?
Now Mayfield. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
180!
On second down, Baker. It is brought in the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Finding room at midfield. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Hey!
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. They run it over center with Harris. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd and 4.
Down. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Arizona.
Get it. 18 Cardinals.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's in! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Cardinals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll look to throw. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Across midfield at the 48.
Okay,
He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
ready. 19-18.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 3 on the play. And the
19 Tigers. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Ready? Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now here's second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Come on.
A run with Benson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 13-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
42-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
A give, and here's Johnson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8. 27. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Moore going in motion. He'll look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
A give, and here comes Harris. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Over the middle, it's Harrison. He's got room to roam, and he will score! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
Cardinals 33.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Yards on the play.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Now a toss left side for Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Mayfield. A pass taken in by Johnson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Here we go.
A give, here's Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Game on. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll try the right side with Johnson. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
What's up?
Here comes a toss, right. Here comes Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
180. Start.
Now Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8.
49. Cardinals 41.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
43-yard play. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Ready. Let's go.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job.
And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cardinals 41.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right back to the air following that pick six. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Moore going in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
6 yards. And the Steelers first down.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
48-yard line.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the give, it's Johnson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll run. Johnson. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed